'Cause all that we need is a second to hold on, 'cause we are the strong. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I can feel it still. We could fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams.
Good morning, SK. I'm Josh Meserve.
Nice singing voice, Josh. I'm Bree Huey. We are here today to convince you to go to the concert tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
I mean, come on. Who wants to miss the opportunity to see us perform?
Right? And if you don't already know, I play percussion and sing for my band, Cityscapes.
And I am the lead singer for my band, Inhibitions.
Now, we'll get back to the concert later, but for now, we should probably give them the news. Will you start it off, Josh?
Sure thing. Fellow seniors, Central Washington University's admission team will be here on Tuesday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock after school. They will assist with applications and admit qualified students on the spot. You need to bring an official transcript, SAT or ACT scores, and fee waiver or card for payment. See the Career Center for more information. Sophomores, you have an opportunity to go to the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Congress. If you want to spend 4 days in June at WSU learning about personal, group, and global leadership, pick up an application in the Career Center.
Seniors, if you have been actively involved in using technology during high school and plan to pursue studies in a tech field, the Association for Computer Professionals in Education is offering up to $2,000 scholarships. The deadline is March 1st. Also, the Washington State School Retirees Association has several substantial scholarships up to $2,500 for students pursuing the field of education. See the high school website or visit the Career Center for more info.
Now that we've covered some of the news, let's get back to the reason we're here.
The concert will be at Adventure of Faith Church off of Jackson Avenue.
And it costs only $5 to enjoy 4 hours of great music starting at 6.
And pizza and beverages will be sold.
Seniors, remember, all proceeds from this event go towards your prom. But that doesn't mean the underclassmen shouldn't go.
While we are really excited for the concert and we want to showcase our talents to you, we also want to recognize some other very talented people in our school.
Hey. Ooh, we like hot sauce. Hit it with the move like hot sauce. 1, 2, 3 like hot sauce. Shake it real fast like hot sauce. Ooh, we like.
I know you've seen these things around South, and while some may see it as a silly toy, others perceive it as a fun hobby or even play competitively. Let's check out our very own originators of the local kendama community.
I started when my friend Philip, he walked in one day at a tutorial and he was just holding one. Everybody was taking turns just playing with it and trying to land it on big cup, and I thought it was really interesting, so I picked it up, and after a couple of tries I was able to get it on big cup. Just that feeling of getting something new really urged me to buy one of my own. So that weekend I went and got one. Just ever since then, a couple of my buddies got one, and then before you knew it, there's 20, 30 people buying them, playing with them. I was just never able to put it down.
When I first seen a kendama, Jordan, I seen him play with it at lunch, and I was like, what is that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I picked it up, and I got my first big cup, and I thought it was the funnest thing in the world. And ever since then, I just play every day, and then I figured out that there's competitions, and you actually can become pro for this. And I thought it was so awesome that you could compete, because I love to compete and everything.
It took me all the way to Minnesota, which was crazy. So yeah, it's just one of my best passions that I have.
Late October, these two flew down to Minnesota to participate in the largest kendama tournament in North America.
We competed at the Mall of America in the biggest kendama competition in North America. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so a 3-day event, and I gotta say it was probably the best weekend of my life.
It was an experience of a lifetime, getting to go on stage, compete in front of not only the kendama players that were there watching us, but also all the people at the mall watching us in the rototundra. It was probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done.
So me and Tyler, we both took top 10 in the intermediate level out of 130 kids.
I'm pretty proud of us for placing top 10. I mean, we've only been playing kendama for a year, and a lot of these other kids have been playing for multiple years. It just shows like the more work you put in, the better you could be.
Let's check out what these guys can do.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beast Kanye. I gotta say, at that time
I'm Tyler.
I'm Jordan.
And if you really want to follow our progress on Instagram, Dama Tai Tai and Dama Burger. Thanks for watching.
There is a lot of talent around the school. Don't be afraid to show it off.
And speaking of talented people, our athletes have some games coming up in the schedule of events. Today at home, the ladies basketball team takes on Puyallup varsity at 7 and JV at 5:30.
Today on the road, the men's basketball team goes head-to-head with Puyallup. C team at 4, JV at 5:30, and varsity at 7.
Also today on the road, the varsity wrestling team heads to the Gut Check Challenge at 7 a.m. at the Kitsap Sun Pavilion.
Then tomorrow on the road, varsity wrestling continues their fight at the Gut Check Challenge at 8 a.m.
Then JV wrestling battles Auburn Riverside at 9:30 a.m.
Then cheer has a competition at 9 a.m. at Gig Harbor High School.
And last but not least, the Youth Showcase concert starts at 6 at Adventure of Faith Church. Be sure to go out and support your fellow Wolves.
And now in sports results, the Lady Wolves bowling team came over for 100 points to beat Curtis by 30. The ladies did a great job by digging deep and never giving up the claim to victory.
The wrestling team beat Rogers last night 66-12.
If you want to see how our sports team did over the break, check out the athletics page on the SKHS website.
The Winter Pep Assembly is coming up next Friday, so you know what that means, Spirit Week. And the theme is salad dressing. If you're confused, pay attention. Monday is Blue Cheese Day, so dress in all blue. Tuesday is Ranch Day, so everyone get your cowboy boots, hats, and belt buckles ready. Wednesday is Caesar Day, dress in all white or your best school-appropriate togas. Thursday is Thousand Island Day, so get tropical and get your Hawaiian on. And lastly, the theme for the Pep Assembly is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Seniors are the Fire Nation, so wear red, orange, and yellow. Juniors are the Water Tribe, so wear blue. Sophomores are the Air Nomads, so wear white. And lastly, freshmen are the Earth Kingdom, so wear greens and browns. Be sure to participate in this creative and fun Spirit Week.
Moving on to club news, National Honor Society members, your meeting will be Monday in room 104 right after school. Applications for membership are due on the 8th.
The clubs meeting today are Builders of Unity and Magic and Trading Card Games.
Then on Monday, Anime, STEM, Students of Color, Military Family Support, ASL, and National Honor Society Club will be meeting.
Clubs are a great way to get involved in your school.
And another way to get involved is by attending fundraisers and outside events, like, for instance, the concert tomorrow night.
So don't forget, tomorrow at 6 at Adventure of Faith Church.
My band, Cityscapes, will be going on at 8:10.
And my band, Inhibitions, will be the first act at 6.
So be sure to catch us and all the other bands tomorrow night.
You don't want to miss out.
And now we have reached the end of the show.
Have a great day, South.
And see you tomorrow night.